Hey guys, Scary here, and today I'm doing another video, and I want to discuss the new Moose mount previewed for the game, also kind of known as the Grove Warden. This mount sparked a lot of little controversy and good discussion, I think, amongst the community here. And back when Ghostcrawler was at Blizzard, he talked about how he wanted this Moose mount in, and so they actually finally did it. The artists and the game developers have designed and made this moose mount. It looks amazing. One of the best mounts I've seen, and really just different. And very interested in seeing more of it. But first and foremost, the mount itself is going to be a Blizzard store mount, and that being that way has kind of sparked some good conversation. And one thing that people are talking about is how having this mount be achievable instead of having it where you have to just reach in your pocket, get $25 for it, would allow it to decrease its commonness and increase the rarity, and allow it to be a mount that maybe has more value to it. So it's not said yet whether this amount will have reskins or recolors, which with Blizzard, of course, you're pretty safe to bet on that. But usually with a lot of the current store mounts, they're not doing that. There's some BC tile books and stuff that they recolored and stuff put in the game as reps. But they haven't been doing that with the current ones, but maybe we'll see it with this one. But we'll just have to see with more Legion information coming out if they end up putting it in the game in some other shape or form. We of course saw that with the feature trailer that they had Moose in game, or whatever the plural of Moose is. Moose is Moose, and and that skin was just a real basic brown Moose. It wasn't this real cool mount looking skin, but overall, I think the community and even myself is very, very excited about seeing the mount. But the uh, the good discussion comes from it being on the store. Having the mount on the store, it decreases the rarity of it. Everyone who plays World of Warcraft has money. I mean, obviously that's why they pay $15 a month, or did, and are willing to, even though we have the WoW token now. And so we can all afford to pay $25 for it. It's not like that's a significant amount of money that a lot of people can't afford to. That means probably a majority of the player base will be riding around with this mount, and I think it lowers the excitement behind it. That this mount is a giant missed opportunity for rewards. A lot of us play MMOs and have played World of Warcraft because look at the achievement we've had of your achievements, your gear, your titles, your mounts that you have. A lot of them that are the most prestigious are ones that require a lot of hard work, or maybe even not even hard work but just dedication. And when you walk in with Invincible's Reigns, it's not necessarily, it doesn't matter if you ran it 150 times or ran it back in the day. It's still, when you see that mount come into to a main city, you're like, wow, that guy, he put work behind it. And it's also a screw you. I've been running it for 150 weeks now and haven't had a drop, but it has a lot of excitement and rarity to it that makes an MMO fun. These mounts, the Moose mount, is something that we've never seen, and putting it in as achievement or a rep reward, it shows those that really want it, they have to do something challenging or time engaging for it. And there's a side to this where Blizzard has really let us down with, we paid quite a bit of money for Warlords, and we have gotten such the shortest amount of time in an expansion with the least amount of content, and now putting the store mount in right after we've all been kind of screwed, and it's really upsetting. A lot of people in the community, I think, are saying, this is silly. We paid for a good expansion, and it seems that they just keep wanting more money. And I don't think it's the developers or the artists who want this mount to be in the Blizzard store. It's Blizzard who wants the money for it. And I think that you might also see a monetary gain from a company standpoint, saying, hey, we have all these cool mounts. the Rune Saber or the Grove Warden, all these cool mounts that you can achieve via rep, but you got to pay for the game. You got to pay a monthly subscription, and you too could have a chance of getting these mounts. But instead, they just put them in the store because they know there's millions of people that are willing to open up their wallet and pay this $25. And I may end up buying it. I'm not saying that I'm going to right now because first of all, it can't fly, and hopefully we'll have flying at some point. LOL. Let's see how that one goes. I'll make another video about that one soon, but I may end up buying it, but probably not. $25 is something that it's not really a big deal, but it's also where it's I don't want to be paying for something that everybody else has. That's not really my cup of tea. But if you do end up buying it, you're just encouraging Blizzard to put these mounts on the store. It says I stand by and I approve you doing this, and so that's something to also think about when you do it. But overall, I'm excited for the mount. I think it's cool. I think it's cool to see the direction we're going with some of the art and stuff, and look forward to hearing what you guys have to say about it in the comments and stuff. Of course, I've been reading Reddit and forums and stuff, and comments about the Moose Mount and such for Legion. And if you don't mind, like, comment, subscribe, and thanks, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.